Okay, so what we're going to do is let's go ahead and simplify. So we're just going to simplify this next expression. Simplify. The square root of negative 9 plus the square root of 121. Okay. And when they say simplify, we want to write it in these terms, a plus bi. And just a real quick reminder, a is the real part. That means it's a real number. The convention is you always put the real number first, and I is the imaginary part, and the whole thing is called a complex number. Okay. Also, I should probably note that the square root of negative 1 equals I, and negative 1 is equal to I squared. Okay. So now I have a negative here. Can we take the square root of a negative number? Nope. So what I need to do is I need to rewrite this as negative the square root of 9 times the square root of negative 1. All right. You remember those rules for radicals? You could take the factors of a number and separate it into two separate square roots. Now, does anybody recognize what the square root of 121 is? It's 11, right? It's 11. So just to kind of recap, 11 squared is equal to 11 times 11. That's what square means. And that is equal to 121. So when we take the square root, we go back to figure out what the base is. That's where 11 comes from. Technically, it's plus or minus 11, but we're going to focus on the principal root. All right. What's the square root of 9? 3, right? What is the square root of 1? Negative 1. I. Oh, yay. So this reduces down to 3i. So we've got 3i plus 11, but they want us to write it in complex number form, so you just flip-flop it. So this is 11 plus 3i. Okay. Any questions on that? So it's not that hard.